tune. What do? I tune. It's astonishing how many people don't know how to tune a harp. I've heard professional harpists not being able to tune. Today I'm going to share with you one trick which is going to be amazing if you don't know it. I think everybody should know it, but seems that nobody knows it, so I'm going to tell you. Okay, are you ready for the trick? You don't tune in a scale, you tune by interval. What? Yes, you tune by interval. They teach us to take the tuner, put it on the music stand, grab the key and start tuning C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Well, no, that's wrong. You can take the tuner if you want, although it's good to have a tuning fork and every so often tune with a tuning fork. Be careful though, because usually the tuning fork is A440, so I would use it only on the lever harp. Take the tuner and you can start with C, fine for me, but then you go to G and you play a fifth. Why a fifth? Because our ear recognizes when the fifth is good or flat or sharp. Now, to me, this sounds fine. It's a perfect fifth and you can hear if it's in tune or not. You can hear that it's not so good, there is something wrong. Okay, when the fifth is done, so C flat, G flat, I go down an octave to the G flat down. Okay, now I go to the D flat, from G flat to D flat. I do another fifth and I go on like this for the whole harp. So I do fifth and octaves and so on. Okay, we did all our walk between fifth and octaves and we arrived at the B flat, from the E flat to the E flat, which is the fifth. And now how do we do? If we go to the F flat, it's a trítonos. So we know that it's not a perfect fifth. So what do? We go into an F natural to have the perfect fifth. Now be careful, that's a very important trick, I think. You move the pedal to get the pitch of the F, but then when you move the key, bring the pedal back into F flat so that you move the string and you don't ruin it because it's not attached and it's free. So listen for the right sound, but then put everything into flat to tune. This trick is very good as well in orchestra when you have a passage maybe really delicate for tuning, which could be La Forza del Destino by Verdi, which is in E major. So many sharps! So we don't want the harp to be not in tune. What do we have to do? You have to tune in E major with a lot of sharps. But always be careful because you have to put, as said, the pedal in sharp. You listen and then you put back in flat to tune so you won't break the strings so much. And voila! All the harp is tuned with no effort because I use my ear as well as the tuner, or just my ears, which is a great training and I suggest you to do it. Now let's go to the lever harp. Usually we play the lever harp at 440. So again, I start from C. And then I go to G. Also here I'm in D and I have to play a fifth, so I need an A natural, so I put the lever up and I listen. It's a bit flat, so I'm going to put the lever down and I'm going to tune, and then I put the lever up again and I'm going to hear. That's it, you do like this the whole harp harp, again, changing levers. It has to be always a perfect fifth and an octave. Always make sure that your harp is silent between one note and another one, because the whole soup of the harp can actually confuse your tuner. Be careful here in the high notes not to move the key too much, because otherwise, first, it moves way too much, it goes out of tune. Second, you might break the string. Some additional tricks. Some people put at the end of the harp a little rug to stop the resonance so much so they can hear the harp better. I don't personally do it, but you never know. Sometimes in some occasion, you might as well bring a rug with you all the time. Please take the time for tuning when you are in a new venue. The tuning really tells you a lot of the acoustic, of the sound. You really take your time. It's a sort of meditation. It's reassuring to do the same movements all over again. It might relax you. Don't rush it, because if you rush it, all your recital is going to be wrong because you're not going to be in tune. Be nice to your colleagues. If you play chamber music, always go at least half an hour earlier to take your time and tune properly. There is nothing more annoying than a harpist coming last minute and saying, "Sorry, I have to tune." Everybody's gonna hate you. Same for orchestra. Can you imagine to come when the horns are already warming up, or the trumpets, beep, 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 or else the violin, dee, 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 dee. Yeah, thank you very much. You don't hear anything, so always take your time to come at least 45 minutes earlier to tune in peace and to warm up a bit. In ensemble, if you play with a piano, always ask what kind of tuning is that. Same if you play with another instrument with fixed tuning. You have to tune like they are, and everybody else adjusts. In orchestra, always ask about the hertz. Some orchestra play in 4/4-1 and some 4/4-3 as well. So ask. Don't be afraid to ask. It means that you're doing a good job. And we like people doing a good job. For teachers, teach your students to tune properly. It's so crucial for the good development of the ear. Last piece of advice. If you go to a masterclass with lots of harpists and you have a lot of fun, by the way, bring your tuning key. Put your name on. Otherwise, you'll never find it again. So I hope if you didn't know everything already, you got something new. And if you knew everything, well done. Tell me what I don't know from you. So write in the comments below if you have more tricks for tuning. I'll see you in my next video. Ciao!
Thank you for subscribing and like.
And then you can do cool tricks with the tuning key when you're finished and you want to have some fun. That was really the last one. Bye. I finished. Ho finito. Bye 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 bye. Ciao!